Josh with Scout Reviews.
And I'm Travis.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget.
Hey, welcome to Scout Reviews. I'm Josh.
I'm Ed.
And today we are doing something I like. Ed's never had Blue Run.
Nope.
But this is a brand video. We're doing the High Rye, the Reflection, and the Flight. We've got these set up by proof. I do believe this one is 47. That's the Reflection. And then 55.5. Well, alcohol by volume proof is double that. So 47, 55.5. And I believe this one's 59. Yeah, 59. So, yeah, these are they're out of Bardstown. These two, you can find those fairly regularly.
Yeah.
This one is a lot harder to find.
Okay.
It's one of their special releases. This particular one, well, there were 5 barrels.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
total of 5 barrels. It's their Washington Orchard Profile. Don't really know what that means. I just know I like it. and yeah, so
interesting. I know I'm gonna like
and
this.
I've only ever seen it in 1, maybe 2 places.
I know I'm gonna like this because it's bourbon. So
Well, you don't like all bourbons.
that's true.
I can attest to that.
But I am a fan of bourbon tastings.
What did we call it? A sink pour?
Yeah. Broken through bottle is what it's called.
Broken bottle, broken cork, broken everything.
It is. Yes.
All right. So we're going to dig right in. So the point of brand videos is just to go over, explain the differences between so that people can make educated choices based off our information if they want. Whether that is, hey, they don't like that one, and I normally like the exact opposite of what they like, so I'm going to like that one. I'm going to buy that.
So what's our MSRP on this one?
All right, so MSRP per bottle is 60 to 80, depending on where you go.
Okay.
60 to 80, depending on where you are. 120 to 160, depending on, or let's just say 100 to 160, depending on.
Okay.
Now, secondary pricing, that boosts that even crazier.
Right.
Now, the first time Reflection, so this was the first Blue Run I'd ever had.
Uh-huh.
And when I first opened it and had a drink of it, I didn't like it at all.
No. Okay.
And now it's one of my
Regulars?
go-to, yeah.
Awesome. Interesting.
So it's heavy leather,
Yeah.
like a nice cigar room, lots of leather, with non-cheap cigars, not those cheap, nasty ones that you smell walking down the street or in used car lots.
Yeah. No.
And if you're a used car salesman and you smoke cigars, you're the problem. Said what I said.
I like cheap cigars. I don't sell cars though.
Hey, you like what you like,
That's right.
but if you're forcing it on everybody else, that's when they're allowed to speak up.
Yeah, there's something there. I'm trying to nose it out.
Just joking.
Pun intended.
Do what you do.
Sorry, I'm half listening.
It's fair.
It's like sage, I think. Interesting.
So there's a little bit floral to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
There's definitely some floral in there. It's weird as that hit me first.
Like a wintergreen.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely the leather. There's going to be some hints of there's some vanilla in there. Your usual, your vanilla. Not a lot of caramel though.
Nope. That's
Most
where
of
that
vanilla.
wintergreen
Yeah.
steps in.
Yeah. There's not the I call it the heavy scent of caramel. There's not really that.
It's almost a rye smell.
Almost, yeah. Actually,
I didn't want to say it, but it's almost a
yeah,
rye.
it is. I wonder what their percentage is on it because
No, they don't have it on this one.
Yeah,
sadly.
they don't. They have it on the high rye, but they don't have it on this one.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. No, I can see why some people wouldn't like this.
Yeah.
It's chewy, savory.
Mm-hmm.
It is not your typical bourbon palate.
No, this is more of a savory palate. This is not your. There's not a heavy caramel or vanilla. It's there, but it's not.
It's very understated.
Yeah, this is more floral. This is definitely more spices. You know, in that range. Still good though.
It's got a little kick to it.
Mm-hmm.
I would say spicy, not hot.
Yeah. No, it warms you. It's not overbearing.
Which is, it's under 50%, which is weird.
Yeah.
That it punches up like that. But I think that has to do with the rye influence that's there.
Probably. Well, yeah, when the proofing down part of it, you know, it blends a lot of it out too. But I don't know. I like it. It's not bad.
$60.
I'd probably swing it.
Yeah. It's not something I would always have to have on my shelf.
Mm-hmm.
But
I can safely say that I've had other bourbons for around $40 that actually taste better.
that tastes better.
Yeah.
Yes.
To me. But it for what it is, because I like.
It's good.
Yeah, it's good. I like heavier. Being the guy that likes sugar, I like a heavier caramelly vanilla profile.
It's at the top of its range when it
Right.
comes to price.
But this, if you like, floral, savory,
Chewy, bacon.
chewy, it's not. It's very good.
So it's definitely a different.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of other bourbons to compare it to, but they're all escaping my mind right now. I don't know why, but yeah.
So not so much bourbons, but scotches that are savory.
Yeah.
It reminds me. Please don't lose your mind when I compare this to Dalmar 12 or 15, because it's not the same, but the savory is the same. There's two different types of Scotch. There's more than two Scotch profiles, but you got two main Scotch profiles where you've got, the peat, the sea, all that.
Yeah.
Then you get the savory.
Okay.
So.
Gotcha.
Okay. Well, moving on. So next is the high rye. Now this one is supposedly like one of the best whiskeys in the 20th century, blah, 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 right? According to marketing. Now, when we did this video not all that long ago, Travis and I, that is, neither one of us really thought it was great.
No.
It was one of those, we gotta let it open up because you can't tell. If I have to make a judgment now, the judgment's no, kind of thing.
Gotcha.
So, now the mash bill on this is 65 corn, 65 corn, 30% rye, 5% malted barley, and this is their high rye, bourbon. So, now this price-wise is same as, the Reflection. Now they do have a rye. It's Emerald. It's back on the shelf behind me. It's not a bourbon, so it doesn't get to participate in this brand.
Yep. You don't have corn in there, then you don't get to be a bourbon.
Now that is very similar, as it should be, but that wintergreen smell is a lot more heavy, and that's why I'm thinking
very much on
that's going to be that rye.
Yep.
Now it doesn't smell like rye chips like some ryes do.
Yeah.
This smells more like wintry. I mean,
wintergreen, spearmint.
Yeah, it's got
peppery.
that Christmassy feel to it. that time of year.
Absolutely. This would be a very good bourbon to drink around Christmas time. Get some ginger snaps.
Vanilla wafers.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
Animal crackers. Then you can have like a little show where the lion jumps on the elephant and it falls and boos and drowns and then it gets eaten with a spoon. But I wouldn't know anything about that.
You're gonna have to tell me about that one. I feel like there's a story behind that. Yeah, so I already took a sip, by the way. Profile.
Palates, the nose is really good on it. That's what we were trying to say before he said screw it.
Yeah.
Now, this is definitely a rye. It's not a rye whiskey, obviously. But it's very heavily rye influenced.
Yep.
I like it better than I did, but I still don't like it.
It's almost too much. It's like too much heat for it.
It's like here's what it is.
Unnecessarily hot.
Take that wintergreen spearmint gum, add alcohol,
Yeah, that's
kind of what this is.
yeah. You're not wrong.
My mouth is even tingling like I used like a
Listerine.
shampoo with mint in it. You know.
Good old Selsun Blue. Yeah, it's just too much.
It's not a good enough bourbon, and it's not a good enough rye. It's its own thing, very obviously. I can see why people would love it, but I'm gonna have to pass. That is one I will not be buying again.
Not even the the finish on it was not very good. No, it's just too much wintergreen with too much
pine needle.
Yeah. Will say though, like you said, Christmas time, get your favorite, ginger snaps or
eat your pine nuts.
Get some pine nuts going. Get a glass of that, you're good to go.
Pine nuts. Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't buy a bottle of that.
Nope.
But if high rise are your thing, give it a try.
Gotta cut that alcohol.
Yeah, it was unnecessarily hot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like I bet if this was closer to like 90 proof, maybe not too bad. But yeah, it's too much.
It's like a good bottle of Listerine. But it's not Listerine.
Some people are into it though.
Those are called alcoholics.
So I mean, maybe not.
Right, you want to do the honors with the last one?
Sure. All right, so now we're gonna do the Blue Run Flight Series. And this comes in at 59. Right there in my bourbon sweet spot of 100 and 120 proof.
Now, a few months ago, this did fall in my top 10 bourbons for myself.
Yeah.
Not that I hadn't redone a video about that or not, which we will be doing soon. Coming up on end of the year, you got to do the whole numbered list thing for the whole year. Now, that smells much better.
Oh, yeah.
So it's much closer to the first one.
Yeah.
But less of that wintry smell. Yeah.
This smells like a solid bourbon profile. Like you got caramel, you got vanilla, you got leather.
You only have a little bit of that wintry.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be Blue Run's finer.
Yeah.
Because I haven't really seen it in other bourbons across multiple bourbons.
Right.
Maybe in the occasional one, but not their whole lineup kind of thing.
No, that's already good on the nose.
Yeah, that's much better. Ditto to everything you said.
Yeah, if you were to put that in a glass, put it on my nose, I could tell you that's a bourbon.
It doesn't help that you can see the bottle. All right. Thumbs up.
Cheers.
It's much better.
So yeah, you still get some of the wintergreen to it,
Slight.
but not as
It's not overpowering.
yeah, not overpowering or as
Overpowering.
present.
Yeah.
But
Now this tastes like it was finished in something, but I can't tell what. Because they don't say anything about that.
other than maybe the Washington orchard has something to do with it.
Maybe it was in Washington Orchard barrel.
Maybe.
That was finished in. I don't know. I do like it. That's all I know.
I wonder if that's an orchard in Washington State, or was it George Washington's old orchard?
Depends on their marketing, how they want to swing it. Because Washington State, we won't talk about. No. We don't do politics on this show. As much fun as that might be to mess around.
Yeah. You know, YouTube. No, I like that one. That one's very good. It's on the line with like I'm trying to think of maybe a McKenna. It's more savory, more
I hate the
floral.
McKenna 10 years, so the fact that he said McKenna, I'm just like,
That's kind of why I'm bringing it up.
Yeah.
But no, it is along those lines. Like if you like a floral, savory, more spicy type of bourbon, I feel like these is that line that runs in. It's not
Now-
a heavy. I call it heavy bourbon.
I do believe this has been in a blind.
Uh-huh.
I can't remember if it was this one or not. I do know that's been in a blind.
Yeah.
Now, when in the blinds, they do well.
Yeah.
Because we're sitting here comparing these, and I'm like, why did I think these were so good?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this one is still good.
Mm.
This one's okay, but not what I was thinking previous.
Okay.
So, but in a blind, maybe it's because they stand out that I like them.
Yeah. And that's the profile or that I'm getting off of these is because they're not like your typical,
Yes.
like Wellers or that's a leader, but it's. I would pay $120 for that.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah, because it's that other. I can't think of it right now, but it's that other profile of bourbons.
Yes.
That are different from your ordinary run of bourbons,
Yes.
where you have more of the spices, the
It's good, but
floral.
it is something that a lot of bourbon drinkers probably won't like.
no,
Because it goes against
what the normal
what the normal bourbon is.
Yeah.
That being said, if you like ryes, and you like different ryes, not just one or two, if you like different ryes, because ryes are all over the place, you'll probably like these.
Yeah.
If you like bourbon and a lot of different ryes, these are going to be right up your alley.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, because rye, it's along that lines.
Yep.
So, for sure.
These two more than this one.
Yeah.
But it's still there.
But this one, I would definitely could drink along any other bourbon and be just as happy with it.
But here's the thing. I won't go hunting just for this.
No.
If I see it,
I'll know that's a good bottle.
I might buy it.
Right.
If the store has nothing else.
Right.
And if I'm almost out.
Fair point.
Kind of the same, but that's very easy to get my hands on. That one, I won't buy it.
Yeah.
This has had a chance to breathe.
I agree.
It had the opportunity, and it just didn't pull through.
And I've had other high rye variant bourbons, and they tasted way better than that. And so I don't. Maybe it's their aging or the distiller or whatever, but
Yeah.
It just their high rye it's not. It's too much. It's like chewing on a pie cone.
Yeah, it's very much so. All right. Now that we got that out of the way. You got anything else?
Yes, sir.
Nothing else here?
No.
We're going to wrap it up. Be a good person. Don't drink and drive. Don't beat your kids. Don't beat your dog. Don't beat your wife. Just beat yourself. And don't do that either. That's a no-no, according to YouTube's terms of service.
Shut my mouth.
And yes, it was meant as a joke, so roll with it. Like, comment, subscribe, have fun, enjoy your alcohol, whatever the case, whatever it is that you drink.
Tell us what you think.
Please tell us if you think we've lost our freaking minds.
I feel like I have sometimes.
It's fair. All right, that's gonna be it. Have a great one. I'm Josh.
I'm Ed.
And this is Scout Reviews.